my connections, I had a slight problem of this problem. So I'm sorry about that, this problem. So this could break down the Smackdown results from the full reviews in brackets. So you get one. This gives us one membership. One this gives us below on my screen below, and then my new center at the top below. And there's so much more. So let's go break down the SmackDown results. So I'll go with 9 without 9 without 10. So this was a faster show. So this could break down right here on live, right here. So speaking of John Cena and Logan Paul, it would go face to face. So I was in under 48 hours before they score off in once. After other marquee matches at Clash in Paris, it was John Cena. After in Logan Paul to a slight squad signal to kick off Friday's broadcast. After Rand Paul hits the ring, forced into himself has a great example before insisting that he is the saving face of wrestling and just respect. And the one thing about the GOAT, he's gonna do what's right. So I'm gonna just play and sing us out who remind Logan Paul. As in the Diddy universe, he wasn't such a force, and the posture he did it was tight. His opponent on Sunday a lesson in respect my policy to such a kid. He finally cut down in one of his horsehair pommels a month ago. I didn't wrap and things up with foul of victory. Adrian Logan Paul, the talking trash in France during this pommel. As it was a nice touch on him, it was a considerable heat. Also hesitated his interest that he is a wrestling. No one pendles to his attendance quote like something we are going to miss that after into a December whether we know it now or not. Adrian Cena wasn't a dominonics in his live brace knuckles. Adrian called himself the announcement and the bastard callbacks to many of fans. Adrian forced endorsing to the Fussell Hall of Famer with 2 decades ago. Adrian now at the age of 30. Adrian makes the front page is for the wrong reasons. Adrian signed singing told to Paul. So this was a basket pommel from Cena, the type of that is only he can enable he spoke with a combinations to some horse truth to Paul. Adrian sold in one of the biggest matches on Sunday of mankind. Adrian he handled himself too, but this was a textbook. So I got a textbook like this. Adrian was symbol of why he has and always will be able to connect with Italians in a way, and always in his passion have to their struggle. So in next match we got Leslie Bliss. Here we go 1-on-1 against Sassy Green. Sassy Green in our Fault Attack Women's Tag Team Champions. Leslie Bliss in Solid Flair before a aggressive match. He was answering a little knee that lead to end the Iron and Singles match between Green and Bliss. After the former Bliss song Green as the opening bell by the former Women's United States champion. So also faded her off and took a twirl was about to slip into commercial break. After when Bliss fought back and was rolling into Upper Falls sunk onto the apron and deploying a mystery assassins, the champions knocked her to the floor, but Green got his knees up to present Twisted Bliss with both Capella's trade and team advances before Bliss stacked Green up in a schoolgirl roll-up for the win. Also after the match, Sassy Green in Upper Fault Attack, Bliss, after win, Flair attempt to make the save. The Queen also met a small fate as the heels stood tall to close things out the assessment. Into when Solid has been living on one leg and coming to the ring to save Bliss. So anyway, I'm just Max, Alexa Bliss. So this was a match from a narrative standpoint as they blame the sneak attack on Flair. So this was Instant Me was the advertising tag title match to bring a slight cancel in only and then to reveal that Papa Newman was not clear to compete in France anyway. Into when Bliss and Green has both sold this chemistry, and this was a fun match. As it results, after the post-match Smackdown and on Green and followed back some heat, it wasn't rich, and they did whatever they ought to be legitimate contenders for the titles moving forward. And next match got missing. Here we go 1-on-1 against Kiana Saints. So it was a backstage. It was Damian Priest. It wasn't even a pre-record they wanted to from After Black by promising it to beat him up and do it with a small package. So after inside the area, missing in pursuit of a shot at Cody of Women's United States Championship with to squad off with Hall and causing Kiana Saints attempt to lose her pulse. Has a weapon and missing dodge it blow up and it scores in the win in 6 seconds. It makes a sense. So Cody wasn't having it with missing at all. I just said the shocking speed of the match was not without just consequences as the preoperative #1 contender and found herself on the receiving end of a beatdown at the hands of her referees. So it was an ending with the beautiful madness he was showing her face that falls into set of stair steps. So in the middle of this match, missing won the match. So Aya is incredibly difficult to devise and fancy to care about a program of any kind with such a match. Aya said the praising beat down or solo in such instruments. Aya is technically not a great sign. For one, first of all, Aya when they are beating such basic so all has scenes was here and Xiani, Fancy, and 81. So, after that, Tibrace, who was once in soul, is the women's readoration and equality to announcement time to hope, but it has not figured things out how to best just emphasize and to accelerate to this point. So, speaking of Drew McIntyre, when the Orton we go face to face, and they said, after instant seconds, the face to face in ring promo, Sasmith, after a certain night, Randy Orton saw Drew McIntyre into the ring, and 1 week after dropping the Scottish Royal ran in Tokyo last week in Dublin. So Drew McIntyre warning the fumble about Cody Rhodes tweets a former world champion that he was awaiting undisputed champion is not his friend, but it wasn't looking to appoint him to his own officials. So Cody Rhodes is nobody his friend. And Drew McIntyre is joining the pot. So also hasn't won might and some things turn physical in short or it ended with the first Hall of Famer Randy Orton swapping anyone and anyone around him with RKO is standing tall. So this was a fitting roles into this feud, endorsing his rivalry with Drew McIntyre to induce. Randy Orton has a pivotal FOE for the American Nightmare is wasn't the best bit of the storytelling. It was Triple H. I think his collective team have 11 months. Speaking of Michael Cole and Wayne Barrett exotic Hurricane, when Randy Orton dropped Ham in RKO, it was fun. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I'm gonna show you guys a quick minute of Cody Rhodes has a second baby doll today to graduate him. So let me look this up. Hold on. Wendy Rose. So after tonight, it says, welcome to the award early worlds. We are in love and thank you God for innocent players Cody Rhodes and Benji Rose, Libby and Lady. M-A-I. What I mean. So I'm gonna show you guys in a quick minute. So this was a quick announcement of this package. It was Cody Rhodes to celebrate with his second baby daughter. So That's Benji Rose, who's holding a baby, has a second baby daughter today. And just evening. So we went to graduate to Cody Rose, and Benji Rose has a second daughter. So let's go back to on Smackdown here. I just said a Street Profits against Mono Miz. So after this deposit was it a warning from Bo Dallas, who says to Uncle Harry, just costuming the Street Profits. I just said a team as a Kamado Hayes is the Miz to squad off with an opportunity to silence Survivor 6 was a tag team service at later date. After Miz win and divorced it early on, throwing the babyface on the slot out of the gate and allowing Hayes to turn into the tide into his favor. So Street Profits just punched their tickets to class in Paris. After the Heels endorsement throughout into commercial break, after a deposit slam by Israel Dawkins allowed him to make a months-lead tag to Marcus Ford, who explodes into the match with his two-month faster energy and Miz hurting his moment mentally, number 8 DDT for a near fall. Benjamin Hayes is added a splash for over near fall, resulting to keep his team, his innocent hopes, alive. Survivor 6 made their persist fail to distracting Miz and allowing the Street Profits to allow the reanimation for the win. And the win on this match, the Street Profits. It's just that the Street Profits have constantly delivered some of the best work yet in 2025. At the end, and they have unfinished business with Survivor 6. But it will have been interesting to see what Miz and Marlo could have done with Surrogacy and just the rumors. So this was a very straightforward match. So this was nothing groundbreaking of the starting with an outcome that felt very predictable. Here is to hoping someone in WWE creative team can find something more interesting to do with Hayes, who has been commonly energizing in reactions to his emotions and talents. So here's the main event. So we have a United States Championship match. It's all aligned. We got Sami Zayn. Here we go, 101 against Solo Sikoa. So after the rivalry between Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa reached a new this level of wrestling on Friday night into the main event of Smackdown, where the United States Championship was up for a grabs, and Sikoa found himself in control early and wasn't wanting to Sami Zayn down through the commercial break as a dinosaur. There wasn't wanting a comeback. Sikoa and Tony Tonga, Takaloa, and Stacey Machado. And made their presence felt. Sammy also took him out, attempt to even the odds about, but found himself bending down until it was Signify 2 made set a save. So Signify 2 is a right deal to the barricade. He was salt and ran and hit Tony Tonga and hit the way post. So I wasn't hitting down, so it just stretched out with Sakura appeared to be in control, deposit a red hot cloud, bring slowly behind his opponent. He delivered a top rope splash, but could only keep his opponent down for 2. The 76 mark wasn't really his head. And so he did it. 76 is a new United States championship. Anderson Assange dug his bike, never in responsible simplex, into the corner and set up for the holy kick. And so the car and cut him off, but Sami Zayn in 2 straight finishes to scores the win in title or to 8 sizes. It wasn't from the fans in France. So in the winner of this match, Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn won the match. So it was a while there was a positive wrong with a Cannon Cross feud that lasted. It paid itself off with Sami Zayn singing off the devil and discovering his focus and confidence and ready for the title. After with that said, this was a plenty scoring also cousin to the fight to Sakura rivalry and was a pair this line to with the Samoan werewolf. He wasn't winning his title with a win over his cousin. So it was a still deposit the acceptable timing of the title slight things. This was a strong match, followed by a hot crowd, and it was not win. And it put a one as the most beloved and the best wrestlers of this existence. In overall grade. After the August 29th episode of Smackdown to kick off a red-hot promo segment, also following Silent Cena and Logan Paul and ended with a great moment and seriously forced a United States Championship win. And in between was a masses assessments that rang from mostly okay to good with only chaotic things and missing a mess and counting has a misstep and that wasn't holding on to a tiny disease. And it was so really forgettable, so with the evidence is in part to confront this this only has the biggest highlight on the podcast. So thank you for watching on tonight's Smackdown review tonight with me. Do you want to hang out? So let's talk about a couple of things here. So look at my YouTube. Can we poll for tonight? So we got 100% like it so tonight on Smackdown. So we got 0% is right, and 0% didn't like it. So let's go my X poll. So give me 1 minute. So we got 7% liked it. 2% is alright. And 2% didn't like it. So this was a really good show tonight. Oh, Smackdown went on to the air. So we got some new U.S. champions to celebrate his massive win in France in Sama's hometown. So, and they got me Sakura in the streets of Davia in the Adjustle. He was dancing along. So I'm gonna show you guys in a quick minute. So this is me and Sakura who was dancing with the Adjustle as he was dancing along. So let me see a couple things here. Oh yeah, between Wrestle Apostle be on September 20th. I'm excited to see that coming. So I'm getting me ESPN Plus very soon. I might watch lots of Pirate Live events. So this was a good idea to have to ESPN Plus. I might to subscribe just on my milestone I could watch anytime in any place. So get a new championship, the same title, and the promises as well. For me, I'm gonna watch in AAA, in Triple Mania. I'm gonna watch that on YouTube channel. And next one I can watch Roman Reigns, his Steve McMahon's podcast. Wait, what's your story? So, let me see. Oh, here's the game. It looks like 2K25. So let me think when it says beat solo and new United States Championship. So that's good to have this. So let me see. We got new weapons. Now we got trash cans, titles, traffic, coins, and on my TikTok video. I have not seen that one yet, I think. I usually sit down with it on your rubles on 2K25 discuss has it the game and Arnold's was a memory of the late Bray Wyatt. So right now I've been playing the new insulin game on my 2K25. So I might do that next stream. On my YouTube content videos. I could do some more favorite games to play. I'm gonna do some more stuff when I get my stuff done, and I can do that and then. So we're gonna do full stream tomorrow on to play 2K25 tomorrow. And so much more. I haven't played with R12, the story about him. So AJ is coming back to Homecoming. Is coming soon. On Dynamite, Tuesday, October 7th, and Wednesday, October 8th. Oh yeah, Kevin Roberts has announced to be on September the 5th and 11th. That's what he said. So speaking of tomorrow night, AEW exclusive meet Coast to Coast. This starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. TNT and HBO Max. Be at Davia, Pennsylvania at 200 area tomorrow night. This making Blackheart with the Hardy Boys last night. So it might be something with the Hardys, I think. Here's Cody Rhodes and Randy Rhodes. I'm gonna show you guys just 1 minute. So here's Cody Rhodes with his wife, Randy Rhodes, is at for your trip maybe. Let me see my notes. Oh yeah, I do remember when. Oh yeah, Steve McMahon turning everyone to news 8:03 p.m. for Jerry on Netflix. Seats telling you guys not to pay $30 or less. This is what she said a while ago. So I just let you guys know, and just info, and when you see this out, this is what she was asking you guys something about not to pay $30 or less. So I was thinking about Steve McMahon. I think she's right about that. I think. Wait, Dusty Rhodes is back? The Civic Guard has turned on Rhodes and Muscle? I didn't see that coming. No, that's right, Dusty Rhodes is not due. Something like that. He was at an absence. I was thinking about saving Kawako sewing with a new facets, I think. So it does not make any sense, I think. Lady Black makes it clear that she is not going to retire. I am not retired. You haven't seen the last, not me. She said. And she just isn't much need the break that she did and say. It says she's 30 months better and would love to be back, but by the end of the year, by time it will tell. This is what she said a while ago. So just let you guys know. So let me see. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let me see my notes. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I see this part a while ago. So Night of Sapiens, this Q&A is set for Thursday, September 25th. This is going to be Night of Sapiens again in South, and Muslims is coming soon. So Night of Sapiens of TNA will be starting on September 25th. And that's really cool to have that. Let me see. Here's Steven for Kill. A while ago. I have not seen that one yet. My Save My Name, a CEO, is at IWCP. And it was Tyler, this is a debut. So, let me see. So give me 1 minute. Oh yeah, here's a new one. It's called AJ the House Bulls. It's gonna go on sale on Monday, September 4th. So that's next month. I'm glad to see that coming. Let me see. Oh yeah, speaking of Survivor 6 to play in Universal, Harry Arnold Knight looks fantastic. You guys have not seen it. So, I have not seen that one yet, I think. I have not seen that one yet. So every woman looks like a rabbit. So that's really cool. I have not seen that one yet, I think. So let me see. Hold on. Oh, that's very cool. So, Sue White might be this is a new training card. This is signed WWE and WWE AEW. Okay, this does not make any sense. Hold on. I'm not sure about this one is close to me, but I like Sue White way more than Drew Galloway has Drew McIntyre, I think. I like Drew McIntyre, I think. I don't know. So I was thinking about any a heartbeat because both to request and get an athlete start with EPIC matches against Cancer Cola. But see right in WWE his split promos is sitting on Raw and matching him against Seth Rollins. I think let me see. So thank you for watching on tonight. So let me see. This Kelly. So I'm gonna wrap things up right here. So have a great Friday. So have a great Friday. Have a blessed night, and have a great weekend on Friday weekend. So I will be back live on this Sunday for class in Paris, and so much more. So I'll see you guys this Sunday at class in Paris. Oh yeah, speaking of the time slot. Oh, what time is that? So starts. No, not that. I'll say about 7:30 p.m. is the our time. I think. No, something like that. 2 p.m. is the time. Be on Peacock on August 24th. It starts at 2 p.m. afternoon this Sunday. So have a great Friday. Have a good weekend. I see you guys Sunday for class in Paris, and I'll be back here on next Monday, and so much more. So we got one Stitzel, Agapod, and Spotify, and Agapod, and then also Globe by Basic Dirty Globe on YouTube.com, and so much more. And podcast anything, a lot more. So have a great Friday, have a rest of your weekend. So have a great night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.